how manipulative these people are. You understand? I have my own court case going separately. It is cyberbullying. It's not an homicide case, neither a murder case. You understand? So we are talking about an homicide case. I'm not a party to that. I can talk about it. You are not a party to it. You can talk about it. You understand? If I am talking about the homicide aspect of this case now, I can ask questions. You can ask me questions concerning that. If you want to talk about the cyberbully that I am being charged for, people like Westo, Yeti, anybody can talk to you concerning it, not me, because that is the part I am a party to. You understand? In case you didn't get it right. That is why I said I am not a party to the case concerning the homicide of Mohbad. And I'm not even being charged for Mohbad case at all. I've been charged on a different scale, on a different ground, different level. So these are two different things. Do you understand? These are two.
Can I go on to say something? Can I go on to say something? You know why? Yeah. You know why you've actually shoot yourself twice in the leg right now. I'm gonna give you an example.
But you should have Dad, let him land. Yeah, hold on, my GB. Hold on now. About he was àwọn olùpè ní jíbe ta ló ń kó porúkọ mo ní kí jáàfù kó jẹ́ kí Arifa land.
Ó Arifa ti parí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ, ó ti parí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kí èèyàn gbàgbé line of thoughts. Okay, Arifa. In reference to this case, right? In reference to this case, the police has been able to establish that the fact that syringes were found in the house, the nurse and the people were involved, certain people were involved. And your narrative as at that time matches with what the police said. I'm not talking about your cyberbullying case here. I was just making reference to what you said about the injection. Was those things, was that the truth or the lies? It's just a simple yes or no. I never said, tell me about your event to the cyberbullying situation. I never even made reference to that. You can go back to this show and listen to it. I never referenced what happened about your court case. I said
that means you forgot the way you put your question.
I said your statements regarding somebody coming to deliver the injection and somebody coming to check up on Monday. I just said the king. I didn't even mention any name. I said the
That's
injection.
What you said.
Yeah. Then I
see,
no. Hold on. Let me land now. But you became very defensive because you do not want to hear that part. But you said, pin me anywhere. I'm ready to answer your question. That was the freedom you gave me. So you were telling me, oh, I took the freedom too far. You were the one that asked me to pin you anywhere.
No, calm down. You are making sense. Because this is your opinion, which you are 100% entitled to. You understand? And I can ask you not to talk about what you want to talk about. And mine is to just make simple correction, which I think I have. You understand? The area you're going, I am a party to the matter. I won't talk about it. The homicide aspect of this case is as simple as that. Let's talk about it. If you want.
But you've contributed to the homicide part. The injection is the main thing they are holding on right now. And your statement is relating to the injection. That was what I was asking you. I'm like, your statement about the injection.
If I may put it back to you as a question, will you answer me?
Definitely. Then put it to me and then say I'm going to answer it.
Okay. Can you please give me where the police make reference concerning the injection and to my statement?
Okay. Syringes, there was a syringes found in Mohbad's house, and then you said someone came up to drop that injection. People here have a delivery process. He said Monday was for delivery, Tuesday was for execution. That was what he said. I'm quoting you in particular. You said that. It wasn't me.
Do you realize I have those videos with me?
You can play it. You can play it if I'm lying. You can play it.
So that no, I won't.
No. You can play it. Maybe I'm lying. You can play it.
No, I won't play it. The reason
But prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. To be honest, you're free.
They are evidences. So they are evidences. No, these are matters that are going on in the court. Do you understand? So I'm not going to engage you.
Be careful. Don't say anything.
Do you want me to
Don't
talk
say
about
anything, please.
You want me to talk about it? And I'm not going to talk about it.
I said, hold on, Arifa. You gave me the freedom. You said, pay me. See, why do you
choose?
Because because see, hold on. No. Do not blame me.
This question you're putting to me, it is the ongoing case at the court. I am a party to it. I won't talk about it.
Arifa,
proceed to another thing. Why do you choose to dwell in it?
Arifa, wait. Was your story true? Was your story true or not? That's the question.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Is it about Arifa we are discussing on this?
No, Arifa, no, hold on.
No, we don't want to change any topic on this platform.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
We don't want to change any topic.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Dabs, please, 1 second. Please, Dabs. 1 second. You hold on. You've been talking since. You hold on, please. I know I just came on. It doesn't matter. Please hold on. You hold on, please.
Let people that are talking. Let people that are talking.
Abati mute, please. Abati mute yourself. Abati mute.
Can you mute Abati, please?
Everybody mute, please. Host and moderator. The person being asked the question has already stated, he cannot talk about that case. This idiot boy is asking the same question over and over again. Maybe you should drop him or tell him to move on.
The host,
please.
Can you do something about that? You came up here just to call me an idiot. You see how
because you're acting like one. Because he's already told you you cannot talk about the case, and you keep referencing something you cannot talk about. Why you keep doing that? Why are you acting like an idiot?
Kidi, can you please take action?
No, Dabs.
What action? You're the one that's going to get dropped very soon. The action is that you're going to get dropped very soon if you don't move on from that topic.
Don't do that, Dabs. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're very, very stupid.
Imagine what he's saying.
Or whatsoever. You understand? Dabs, in case you don't understand where I'm coming from, that is what I want you to know. I'm not going to use any insults to you. Of course, we can move on.
Let me just give my submission. I will give my submission, then I'll move on. I'll give my submission, I'll move on.
Dabs, 1 minute. As this case be agreed here, you can't find anywhere to pin Arifa. Is that what you're saying?
I just did. He said he doesn't want to.
You need to go into the case that has nothing to do with Mohbad.
The injection has something to do. What are you saying? This is the point that I don't want to emphasize on this. You're the one bringing it back. I said let's move on.
Are you going to answer me, Dabs?
Yeah, if you.
Are you going to answer me according to your own knowledge?
Oh yeah, go on.
Okay. To your own view on this Mohbad issue, is Wunmi innocent? If yes, I have something to ask you.
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, the investigation is still going on. The police have not been able to conclude their investigation, and there's an inquest process going on right now. So there might be a new development, but as of today, she is not a suspect. She's a witness as it stands, and then if there's going to be any changes in the future, yeah, we should look out for that. That's my impression right now.
I'm not asking of your impression.
Okay,
I said...
No. I have to go by what the
Let me repeat it. Let me repeat the question so that you have to get it right. Let me repeat it so you can get it right. Go by what the
police have put out there. Go by what the police have put out there.
Let me repeat the question now so that you can get it right.
Yeah.
I said, as things stands, to your view, is
to the police view, to the legal view, to the court view.
No, if I am to talk about the legal view, if I am to talk about the corona view, or if I am to talk about the police view, it's on a different level. I am talking about my view, and I want to hear from your own view. It is something simple.
My view is from the legal view. My view is the legal view from the court.
To your own view, you see, either legal or illegal, you will have your own area.
No, there are consequences. There are consequences when people don't go. When people don't.
My question to you still remains the same. My question is, your own view and your belief, is Wunmi innocent?
I just said, as of now, there has not been any findings to prove her otherwise. So as of now, with what the court and the police have said, the investigation is still going on.
If I may get you right,
she's still innocent. She is still innocent as of now.
To you, she is still innocent, right?
I'm quoting what the police and the court have been able to figure out. As of now, she's still innocent. Maybe by tomorrow, maybe there will be a new findings. I don't know. But as of today, that's it. As of today,
do you realize that?
Hey, man, the music is sending to me. Oh, they want something to take me question down. You can get. She must say one again. Is it because of those
KD, mute.
Even this account is a fake account. Multi-check account. I couldn't nail the accounts on TikTok.
KD, you're on mute, so you're talking to somebody else.
Daddy Fashion, mute. No, I need to respect myself. I'm sorry. Daddy Fashion, mute. Now. Clear, fine.
KD, mute. Okay, that to you, she's innocent. In as much she's not been proven.
No. I'm following the legal route. Right? See, what we have to understand is that I'm a law-abiding person, right? I don't break rules. I know I'm aware of the law, right?
Do you know why?
Let me land. And I have to make sure what I'm going to say or my reference would be in a legal way, not in an illegal way. Because if we do not follow the legal way, there are going to be consequences to what we are going to say. So for me, I believe what the police have said, and I believe the findings of the inquest as of now. So as of 23rd of October 2024, Wunmi has not been found a suspect or has not been found holding anything as per the death of Mohbad. So you can go on to the next question.
Let me put it to you this way. To my own view, what you're trying to do is, in case tomorrow the story change, you will still have some ground to go against her. Fine. If you believe as a law-abiding citizen that you call yourself,
yeah.
Do you believe the 10 people living around Mohbad, the 12, the 13, the 15 living around Mohbad, it should be detained or not?
Yeah. In law, right? In law, a police do not have. I'm sure you've experienced such thing. In law, the police do not have the right to detain you more than 24 hours. If they're going to detain you beyond 24 hours, they have to get a court order to that. When this incident happened, the 15 people living in the house, they were in custody for 10 hours. They were questioned for 10 hours. So any one of them that did not go home after that 10 hours, they had to get a court permission to keep them in. So they were questioned. No. The what? They were questioned for 10 good hours. They were asked several questions. You get? So if at that point, if they didn't have any reason or any point to hold someone more than 24 hours.
Do you know one thing? You are being told that they are questioned for 10 hours.
No. You don't have evidence for this.
Are you at the police station with them? For the 10 hours, are you at the police station with them?
Bro, let's not go that route.
No, it's not route.
When I said something about your own cases too, you said we should not go that route. So let's not go that route.
I want me and you to understand ourselves.
I know what I'm saying. You don't know if I'm
Are you with them at the police station for 10 hours of that questioning?
I know someone that said that. So just let it go. Same way
you
also
someone
said
that said that. So it is still ESA. That is what I'm saying. It is ESA.
It's not ESA. Let's not go that route.
Definitely, if it is not ESA, definitely you are there with them for 10 hours.
Remember that. Well, interrogate the Prime Boy. Prime Boy is still part of them.
No, Katie, don't go there yet. Don't go there, Katie. There is one thing I want to do. I want us to know who Daps is. Because I'm having different feelings. I want us to know who he is.
Arifa,
You understand?
Arifa, please, after this question, we don't want to turn this platform. We've been having good time, educative interaction before. But now, like Westo submitted his own view. Then do it that way. Don't engage with this guy like asking questions. We don't want to talk.
G-Babe, wait, mommy.
Hold on, Arifa. I know that very well. I know that very well.
Because he's been sinister.
That is my very good friend.
We are not whether Wunmi. He's talking every time about Wunmi. We don't want to do that.
Can I come to Wunmi? He's a very intelligent guy. And to engage Dabs, you have to match him on his. He's very cunning. He's very intelligent. So you have to match him.
The sniper.
Sniper.
Thank God.
He's not being intelligent.
That is your friend.
He's being sinister.
I want us to know him further. You are the one who know him better.
Arifa, 1 minute. Arifa, just 1 minute. There is no need to know an unrepentant anti-justice. There is no need to want to begin to say the location of people or the whereabouts of people who have refused to show themselves on camera, who have refused to come on, even post their clear picture. There is no reason. What they are known for is
on camera. He has a face. Don't go there. He has a face.
No, I don't even know if he has a face. Hold on.
No, he
you
has
see,
a
to
face.
be candid, let me just tell you. He seems to, he sounds intelligent, but now trying to push a narrative that will now make someone to be saying what he doesn't need to say on something that is not relevant to the current situation. I have said this. That's it. The line of your question should rather be in the court for Arifa, because the answer you want him to give you can only be useful at the court of law. He has a case regarding the question you are asking him. And I believe all of this will be questions to put to him. So if he's talking about a case that is ongoing in court, it's not going to be allowed. And you now come up with the same thing, saying the same way he's not willing to answer you here, is the same way Wunmi should be allowed to have her own freedom. It's two different things. Arifa is a justice seeker. Wunmi is directly involved in this matter. So what Arifa is being questioned for is about cyberbullying, not about homicide, not about murder, not about, what do you call it? It has nothing to do with murder. It has nothing to do with, what is the other one? Manslaughter. Yes, that's what I wanted to remember. So for him to now be answering questions on manslaughter.
Sorry, Westo, please, Babano. Yeah. About your day. Do you think I went to evening school? I went to a good school. And school did not go through me. It was not there. Do you know anything? Do you know the meaning of sinister?
What I want to say is this. In care guide, we used to say something that by their fingers and capability we shall know who they are. So by their line of thought and, by the way they talk, by the way they express their feelings, we shall know. If the same way you've been intellectually asking questions and wanting someone to talk about something that is not permitted to solve, if the same way is the way you've been drilling Wunmi, to want Wunmi to answer some few questions on why she has refused not to release an important document, doctor's report that will help Baba in keeping Mohbad. The same way she has continued to say he doesn't know the person that killed Mohbad till tomorrow, and you are the last woman standing with Mohbad. And the same way you are seeking justice for yourself rather than seeking justice for your husband. If the same way if the way you are trying to drill Arifa is the same way you are drilling with me, we have gotten somewhere. This is what I want to say. All of you have come to a conclusion that I buried Mohbad early, and I said it. That it's not a crime if Baba buried Mohbad early. But it is now a crime that after we exhume Mohbad, asking question that why did this person die? Baba, you don't need to do this. We have to bring him out. It's now a crime that up to today, the likes of Dabson and the rest are not asking the right question to say, is it the burial that did not, give us the accurate answer to what killed Mohbad? Is it the same quick bury that Baba buried Mohbad that is not making police to continue the investigation to allow the nurse to come out? Is it the same early Berry that is making Wunmi not to tell us how the husband died? Is it the same Baba that buried Mohbad quickly that is making the toxicology and autopsy to say they don't want to come and take the matter up? The terrible thing, they don't want to answer questions. Is it the same quick burial or whatever that is making the likes of Adura, Darosha to be manipulating the case? I don't understand why we are just bent in trying to, paint a narrative to favor, who we want it to favor. We can't get justice that way. And I put the question out to say, as of today, those who are saying that Wunmi should not answer anybody, are you saying Wunmi is seeking justice for her husband or seeking justice for herself? If she's seeking justice for herself, why is she seeking justice for herself when she has an husband that she's so much cherished, that she said she wants justice for? Why is it not diverting it to self-help?
What they said is that the legal team of Wunmi advised Wunmi not to talk. And the same thing applied to Baba Mohbad. The legal team of Baba Mohbad said Baba Mohbad not to talk as well.
No, Baba is even talking. That's the truth.
Okay,
Baba has answered so many questions.
Not to be coming out. What is stopping her?
We should not even blame Baba for making any mistakes. We should rather blame ourselves for allowing Baba to make mistakes. Baba did not know what to do initially. Baba was confused. Baba acted like someone who doesn't have money, who doesn't have resources, who doesn't have people. Then we stood up to say, Baba, don't worry. We are not going to allow you to just look at this case to go down. If it is money, we'll stand. If it is voice, we have. If it is people, we'll get for you. And we are all here together saying that Baba must get justice for the son, and the son must also get justice. Then how come we are going around again saying that Baba is the reason why we are not getting justice? Is it Baba that is holding the nurse? Is it Baba that is behind spending? Is it Baba that is behind the driver? Is it Baba that is that sent the nurse to go and inject? Is it Baba that told Wunmi not to tell any, what is it called? Is it Baba that told Wunmi not to say what killed Mohbad? Is it Baba that told police to say that they have concluded the investigation, they don't have any other thing to do again? Why are we just saying all of these things? Why are we saying Baba is the hero? Even if lawyers, sons are messing up in the court, is it Baba that is telling them to mess up?
And can you add this one? Is it Baba told the police not to arrest everybody that brought the dead body to the police station?
Abi. So what are we talking about? See, the thing is this: we cannot continue to be saying Baba is this, Baba is that, Baba is this, Baba is that. Let us leave Baba aside. If Baba hands is there, Baba should go and face the law. Let us dig deep and find out if Baba hand is there. And since the beginning of this saga, there has never been any single trait or any single thing that is pointing to Baba as one of those that is involved in the death of Mohbad. The only mistake Baba made, which Baba has come to clear, even let's agree that we don't want to accept Baba clearance. Let's assume that Baba is guilty of it. What is that mistake? You bury your son early. Fine, that's a mistake. Now we have corrected that on behalf of Baba. Baba made the mistake, but we stood up to say, no, we will not agree. We will exhume the body. Now we exhume the body. What is Baba on there? Kilo to come Baba. The mistake has come from Baba, fine. Though I don't agree it's a mistake, Baba has come to clear it. It is not what people are calling it. They just want that Baba to feel like has not done the right thing. But me, I know he has done the right thing. But let's assume that he has not done the right thing. Now I want to agree with them that they are right. All of you are right. Good. Now that you are right to say Baba very early. Not that lady that is asking me.
Hello?
Hello, sorry.
Disturb me.
Alokota ni awo ba ite.
Mo gba pe yin ogbohun e.
Pay the fashion. Me.
Ogbohun e.
Pay the fashion.
Mi ti mo ṣe fẹ́ ronú yẹn sùn lọ́tún máa fi kọ́ disturb me. Nítorí àwọn ọmọ ni mi ṣe.
Better. Now let's even agree that what they have said is correct. Let's even agree that truly Baba made the mistake. Now, on our own part, we have corrected the mistake. We have corrected the error by saying, Baba, that's not what we want. What we want is justice. Now we have exhumed the body. We have called investigators. We are now going to coroner inquest. We are now taking people to court to come and talk. Now those people are now coming to tell lies. Is it Baba that is telling them to tell lies? Those people have been coming to say they don't have evidence. Is it Baba that will have the evidence? People have continued to run. Even those who are invited recently have not been coming. Is it Baba that is saying that? Is it Baba that is telling Wunmi to be changing narrative? Why are we just trying to be, painting things that are incorrect? At the end of the day, Ladapsin and the likes will come to be asking Arifa, are you right or wrong? Have you asked Wunmi, what killed your husband? Why can't Wunmi answer the question and let's see all of us that are incorrect to see ourselves as incorrect? See, I want to tell everybody to hold this. All of us will continue to be right, and all of us will continue to be wrong. As long as Wunmi has continued to say he will not say anything and he doesn't want to, help us in getting justice. So whatever anybody is saying, as far as police is not doing the needful, as far as the public are not asking the question, as far as the court is not doing the right thing, then people will continue to do it the way they like. And don't blame people when they do it the way they like, even if they are doing it the wrong way. Because the only way that will not make people to do it the wrong way is for our institution to do it the right way. If our institution are doing it in the wrong way, then what do you expect of people that doesn't have resources, have technology, have tools, have equipment to investigate? They will continue to do it the wrong way now. So those who should do it the right way should do it the right way, so that all of us can go and sit down and listen. But the fact that they are doing this, nobody should be blamed. The right question should be pushed to those that will answer it, not me that will answer it, not Arifa that will answer it, not even anybody here will answer it. So anyone like Dabson, like Abati, like anybody that will come here to be asking questions, why are your evidence to and call out the police? What is this person saying? You're a first lady, or what do you call yourself? I don't know who you are. That question should be thrown to the police. It should be thrown to people in the house, people thrown to police, thrown to investigators that were paid money to investigate the matter. The police team that was that was commissioned to do this investigation, those police, the members of the team were paid with tools, with resources, with technology, with all sorts of things. They did not investigate the matter around those people that are there at the crime scene. But they are trying to run after Westo, run after Binti and the likes, because we are asking questions that what killed Mohbad. If they want to know who killed Mohbad, it is not Arifa that will tell them. It's not Westo, it's not any one of us on the placard. It is those people. They are the people, those people that are there at the crime scene, starting from the wife down to the least person in the house, and they want to tell us what happened. So what are we even talking about? What are we talking about? So we should stop all of these things we are trying to say.
What's so hold on. Who is this P Adio? You F with Lagata? Is trust true? Is this person mad or what?
He's saying K fashion. You eat Lagata. Is it that you and Lagata had something together? KD, I don't know where you know Lagata. I don't know what you and Lagata had together. See, I think you should rather, it is well. Anyway, what I want to say, let us remain focused. I can agree with all the narrative that everybody is saying, starting from Prime Boy, the one they are talking against Prime Boy. If we have to agree everything they want to push on Prime Boy, the truth of the matter is that even if Prime Boy has fought Mohbad, Prime Boy was not the last person that fought Mohbad. She was never the last person. Even if Prime Boy punched Mohbad, Prime Boy was not the last person that punched Mohbad. So why are we now leaving the Prime Boy, why are we now taking up the Prime Boy own and leaving the other person whole? Wọ́n ní gbórí òjòrí, àparò kan òjò kan lọ, àfi tó gorí ebè, orò tó gbéyàwó àfà, ó ti gbórúkọ àfà mọ́. So even when you now come back to Baba to say Baba bury Mohbad early, is it Baba that bury Mohbad early that didn't know what to do? That we are now saying Baba, because you didn't know what to do, we will do the needful. We cried out, we exhumed the body. Baba's mistake has ended the day we exhumed the body. It has ended that day. So now, is it this early bury that we have corrected that is still not making us to get justice, that is still making police to be misbehaving, that is still doing, making all of these things to be like this, that is making Wunmi to be running eta-sketa to do DNA? He's not even thinking about the interest of the child. He has refused to think about the interest of that boy called Liam. Because that boy will live and grow to see all of these things on the internet. And he will ask his mom to say, Mommy, what happened? Who is my father? So why are we just going front and back? I don't understand. We should just be careful not to begin to disrupt things. And finally, for all of us, the commenters, the panelists, I told you, we know all the unrepentant anti-justice. We know all of them. We should not even bother ourselves. We should not bother ourselves. We should not entertain them. The only entertainment we can give them is to just listen to their gibberish, their vituperation, their inconsistency, their lies, their incoherence statement, their figment of imagination, or their assassinations of characters, and the rest. We should just enjoy it because there is nothing that will change it. But deep down them, inside their deepest mind, when they are at their corner, at their comfort zone, they always look like, wow, this thing we are doing, man, they know the truth. But because they don't want to be shamed, they don't want to come out to now change their word. They don't want to accept that they have wronged, the people. That is the reason why they are trying not to change their word. They know the truth. One more within themselves, deep down, because the same question they are throwing out to people seeking for justice, if they have thrown the same question out to Wunmi and those who are there at the crime scene, they wouldn't be coming here to be saying all of these shenanigans. It's all sort of shenanigans, rubbish, gibberish, incoherent statement, figment of imaginations, like I said, from all of them. And I don't want us to be distracted. At this very sensitive time, we need ourselves, we need focus, we need to remain so dedicated. There are a series of things that will be coming to want us to make errors, like it almost happened to me yesterday. But thank God I was able to realize on time and I was able to correct that. And I think that is gone and we move on. And I thank those who quickly call my attention to say, Westo, is different thing that is in your mind, is another thing that this is about to turn to. Then I was able to read between the lines and I said, well, Westo, don't ever fall for this trap. And to the glory of God, it was corrected and we move on. I will continue to move on till we get to the promised land. No one is above mistakes. Those who want to accept their mistakes should accept it. And those who doesn't want to accept it should just leave, to allow their shadow to pursue them or to scare them. For me and for people I know that we have seen the handwriting and we should not fall for it. No, let us not fall for it. Let us move on. Let us ask the right question from people and direct the right question to the right people, not to the wrong people to be answering questions that they don't know anything about. I want to mute for now. Thank you all. God bless you. We move on.
Thank you, Westo. God bless you. Nice submission.
Thank you for your submission. God bless you very much.
Dabs, walai, mi man go olo ade.
Good afternoon, everyone. So,
thank you. Who is greeting you?
It's afternoon here, anyways. So good afternoon.
Who is greeting you?
Is it Dabs?
Dabs no sorrow. Dabs me.
We appreciate your submission, and I respect your stand and the position where you hold on to over the past 12 months. Thank you very much. So can the next person speak?
So Dabs, you can be this calm.
No, to be honest, I'm a calm person, but people just don't get it.
Person. Look on nothing.
No, but when people want to go, what's it called? Loud and lousy. I just let it happen.
Well,
I think
it may be me.
I think you're using it.
Yeah, it's maybe me.
Arifa,
Yes.
Wunmi is my in-law, and we have a very good
Báwo ni
relationship.
Wunmi ṣe jẹ́ yín lọ ẹ̀?
Kid fashion. My drop. Kid fashion. Hold on, Dav. Kid fashion. My drop.
Èkìtì ló ti wà.
Today Abati, but that's okay. My drop Abati.
Nígbà wo ni bàbá ti wá sókè àbátí ti ṣe mí? Irú ọ̀nà ẹ̀ kò dá mi lọ.
Àbàtì tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Chill.
Àwọn pé English school ló lọ.
Àbátí òkè ń gbọ́ràn. Àbátí òkè ń gbọ́ràn.
Mommy,
So Arifa, they have further questions.
You know the brain, Abati brain is stuck.
I'm with you, Dams. I'm with you. Let's have fun a bit.
Don't bring it
Let's
up
have
here.
fun a bit. I'm with you.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó gbé wá, ẹ jẹ́ kó gbé wá.
Yeah. Okay.
Ọlọ́pọ̀lọ́ tadpole.
What?
Sniper, sorry. Sniper, it's because of you.
What I just, you know one thing that I always want to emphasize on it.
Abati, I'm going to grill you today, honestly. Don't know.
When things happen, like when we have things like this occurring, or we have instances where people have different perspectives, we have to also learn to like not let our emotion overshadow the reality. And the reality is what we have to look out for that would double check our actions in most cases. You get. So in some cases I don't like to be emotional. I always try to be as balanced and fair as I can be. You get. So in some cases you might ask me a question, then I will give you my honest opinion or from my own perspective in an honest way, not about me being defensive in any way. No. I always try to be as honest as possible. So when I say something that you do not accept, I understand. And then when I say something and then you accept it, that's okay. You get.
Yeah, that's a very nice one. But to me, you're kind of trying to, not being, no, you're being honest, but you don't want to come out the way you feel.
No. Okay, but you can complete that.
You don't want to come out the way you feel.
One thing about me that I said earlier that I make a reference to. I said I'm a law-abiding citizen. One thing that for people who know me, I will never go against what the police have said, what the court have said, and what the lawyers have said. Why? Because I know they have more knowledge than I do, and they are speaking from a professional view. It's just like when you go and see your doctor, and your doctor says you have a particular sickness, and you're trying to convince your doctor that you do not have that sickness. If once a professional person or a professional body is telling you their findings, you as a person who do not have the same qualification as that person is questioning what they've done. That means we are doing the wrong thing. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but do you also believe that there are more inconsistency in all these statements from police, from the people involved in this case and all that? Do you believe that?
Definitely, I agree with you. There are scenarios or situations where they've not narrated the story in a particular sequence in terms of their storyline is not matching with how the event happened. But one thing I always made a reference to is the fact that at the end of the day, they've been able to establish the main points and the main objective that they needed from their statements. So it doesn't matter how they say it.
And what exactly is that point that was established? So that we will all know. Then from there, we can ride on.
Okay, thank you very much. One thing we have to realize is the fact that 26 people were interrogated prior to inquest. And what the police have been able to establish was that there was a fight at the concert, exchange of blow with Prime Boy, which led to an injury on his forearm. That injury became unbearable, and they had to request for the nurse. The nurse came in. The nurse injected Mohbad. He started convulsing, and he passed away. The nurse also proclaimed to the police that it was an action that led to the sequence of this guy convulsing or having an anaphylactic shock, a suspected anaphylactic shock, rather. So in this case,
okay,
their findings or their interrogation and the investigation process we had that time has been able to establish those things again. So that's my stand actually.
Okay, if that is your stance, that means you have you have more, or let me say, 80 to 90% believe in the fight that was established by the police. Am I right?
At first, definitely, yeah. And along the line, I was able to affirm what the police said, and I strongly believe there was a fight.
Okay. Now, if the police that are not there can deduce the truth that there was a fight, and spending that was sitting in the car that got broken, according to him, looking directly to the situation, says truly Mohbad is eating Prime, and Prime did not eat him back. And Darosha, that is even far away, standing in the POS outside the event hall, came out to say he saw them throwing blow on each other. Which area do you think we need to focus more?
Okay, one thing that I made a reference earlier. I said their countenance or the way they've narrated the event might not be as accurate as how the event turned out to be. But the most important part is they've been able to establish that fact. See, it doesn't matter if Darosha saw the fight or if Spending didn't see the fight. But the main objective here is that they've been able to establish the fact that there was a fight that led to the injury. So now it's not a discussion of who saw the fights or how they have been able to establish it. And the way they establish it.
Do you understand how court works? Do you know court doesn't deal with truth, they deal with facts and evidence.
And what makes it more realistic here is the fact that the testimony of people saying Mohbad sustained an injury at the show on his forearm, autopsy has been able to confirm that statement, because autopsy said there was an injury on Mohbad's arm and on his forearm, which is like superficial, and everyone has been saying the fight led to an injury on his forearm from the events that happened in Ikorodu. So autopsy is going to serve as hold on, Arifa. Autopsy is going to serve as a physical evidence to back up the testimonies of those six or seven people that witnessed the fight, because they could not at that time present it, but there's a picture of the hand. There was a communication about how the injury occurred and all of that. So the picture and the autopsy would prove it. So it's not about them anymore. They will use the picture and the autopsy to prove the testimony in court, and that makes it very, very bad for whoever inflicted the injury.
Okay, let me put it to you this way again.
Uh-huh.
If at all at the court they believe in fact and evidence, and all these people you are referring to as witness, Corona inquest will treat everyone as witness, while the police will treat them as suspects. If they're being treated as a witness at the inquest,
them as a witness and suspect.
If they are being treated as a witness at the inquest, and at the end of the
Arifa, you're getting it wrong. Inquest is a fact-finding institution. They do not have the rights to. They can only make a recommendation. Let me land. I know.
I'm always present.
Inquest
Abati, don't come in. Don't come in.
Inquest is a fact. Inquest is a fact-finding institution. Hold on. I would like to just end it here. Inquest is a fact-finding institution. They are going to summary their findings and then give a recommendation at the end of the inquest. So when you are giving your testimony at the inquest, they do not have that power to conclude you are a suspect at that point until when they are able to conclude their findings. You get? So as of now, do not put that statement on the inquest about being a suspect or a witness. You're just coming there to give your testimony.
You don't get me right. I said if inquest refer to them as a witness, and the police refer to them as a suspect. Either you have big case, you have little case. In as much you are a party to the case, to police you are a suspect.
That's why the inquest is different.
What I am now saying is this: if nobody apart from Darusha, out of all these people you are referring to that are all being interrogated, if nobody has come out before Darusha to say, yes, I witnessed the fight. This is how it is. Adura said he went out to get money. Before he came, he heard that there was a fight. Wunmi told me. Spending said, I was sitting in the car, there was a fight. Mohbad was eating Prime, and Prime did not touch Mohbad. That is an eyewitness. You understand? Apart from Adura, Adura is hearsay. See why that was even at the center of the event said when they started the argument, I ran outside to go and call for help. Before I came, I think they fought each other and they settled it. In other words, she herself did not even witness the fight. You get it? Now, if those people that are key to this event, all of them, none apart from Darusha, claims we witnessed the fight, how it started and how it ended. Do you think if others are saying at the court that we did not witness the fight, we did not see the fight, we did not see the fight, and only Darusha came out to say he saw the fight? And the same question that has been asking everybody was also put to Darusha, that the injury sustained that day, is it that much that could lead to death? He said it's just a normal scratch, just like what CY said, it's a normal scratch. What Spending said, normal scratch. DJ Bami, normal scratch. Adura, normal scratch. Now Darusha came out to say normal scratch, that this is not kind of injury that could kill. And I remember I was at the inquest when Spending was asked, and he said that injury sustained is not even up to what they usually sustain at Malian's house. The injury did not kill them. How come this minor injury will kill Mohbad?
Arifa, sorry, did you listen to the stand statement? Whether minor...
Abati, stay out of this, please.
Abati, I would approach him.
Abati, you see, you are listening to intelligent people here. You cannot even spell leave. You are spelling L-I-V.
Abati is right. But let that thing explain.
One command interject more.
Penny,
but you don't like to. Olodo, ko le spell leave. O spell live, Olo, Sholo, Dromo.